Hi, my name is Wilx, and this is episode 8 of Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode. Today we're going to make an ore processing upgrade so we can process those ores that I got from last episode. I'm going to make a Mattock, so I have a shovel, a hoe, and an axe all on one. We're going to make some chunk loaders because I'm going to another dimension and I want to keep things loaded. We're going to make a water generator to supply water. I've already placed down a coke oven along with a liquid crafter and an item splitter, but I'll show you all that and what I did and why I did it the way I did. And then we're going to spend the other half of the episode on crossbreeding up to the Diamahlia crops. So let's get started here. Oh, before we cover all that off, Lars had suggested, Lars901 had suggested that if I press I can turn Global Traveler on and off in my GUI there. So to get to that, I had actually turned it off. I go through and close out any controls that I don't really know how to use. And this was in plus Tink, I think. Yeah, plus Tink. I had to come back here and reset it to I. And it opens up the GUI, and then you can turn, and please note, it doesn't take Global Traveler away from the tool. It just enables it or disables it. So now when I break things in the other dimension, they don't get automatically sent back here. All right, let's get started on this. We're first off, this is a suggestion from Keither Hamilton. Oh, I think I already said that before. We take a blank upgrade. So this one's not expensive. It's a different one that's expensive. Or processing upgrade. And that basically means doubling of ores. Now, in this case, because you have to cook the nether ores, when we cook them, normally you get back 2. Now, because we've got the upgrade in, we're going to get back 4. Cool. Well, I did upgrade this to the Ender furnace. Endest furnace. So we'll put that in there. We'll put in 1 iron ore. And we get back 4 iron. 1 of these. 4 lapis. 4 gold. Redstone. And we're going to do a few of the diamonds. While we're waiting for that to happen, I'm going to make myself a Mattock. And so standard thing, I'm going to use a cobalt head because I can use a prosperity shovel as my head. And that. So I can still make it unbreaking. This one didn't necessarily have to be unbreaking. It's just handy. So that I can use it as an axe. And it never wears out. For the other things, it doesn't really matter that much. And you're finished. Oh, and I did go back and get 3 other spots that I noticed when I was editing that I'd missed diamonds. All right, let's come over here. Am I doing things in order? Yeah, or that. Chunk loaders. I don't need all of these right now, but, oh, I've only got 1. All right, so we'll just do it with the little ones now. I was going to make 2 extra of this, but we won't bother. And this goes in here, and we get the 10 spot loaders. And we're going to need 1 glowstone. Now, this was more interesting. When I tried to get the graphite dust, and I started trying to look for it in here, I was going, well, okay, so I need the graphite ingots to make it in that. Well, hell. So how do I, whoops, that's not what I want to know. So let's go back to this whoops. recipe. And I'm going, well, how do I get that? Well, there was a much simpler way to get it. Go to the graphite ingot, smelting, and you just smelt regular coal and get it. It seemed circular at the time, and I was getting all confused. So that's how I did it. And then I took this and used it in a crushing table to get the dust. So basic plating. We put that around like that, and that gives us an infinite water source from Agricraft. Now I don't know if we actually need to upgrade to this one, but it worked quite well in normal mode because it produces a lot of water pretty fast, and it pumps out automatically from it too. So we're going to use that one for this. And there, we have done the... you got to make one for the quest anyways. Oh, over here... I don't have one on me. Let's grab one. I got really annoyed by something. And where are all my cardboard boxes? Oh, I'll bet you they're in my... When I place the portal to the void, it's right beside the cake. And every time I come back through, I end up stepping over the cake. And there's something about stepping on a cake that bothers me no end. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't step on the cake. If I try to move the portal to the void, it actually moves in my void dimension too. So I didn't like that. So we're going to move the cake. We're going to do that by placing that there. Break this. Then we'll come place it here. Now, not a problem because we're going to... Do we have obsidian? We're running low on obsidian. Okay, well, there's plenty down here. That off my bar. We'll get a stack of this. Come on. And then we can fill it back. I probably shouldn't have bothered to fill it back up because I'm not really using it anymore anyways. Oops. And we'll put that all in there. Oh, I got 2 stacks of obsidian. All right. All right, so we done everything here. Water generator. Yeah, let's go take a look at the coke oven. All right, so I set up the void world figures. I didn't set up for. Come on, stop that. Portal to the void. There, that one. So it's not cheap by any means, but it's not difficult. All right, so we set that up, and I set up basic platform much like I did in normal. Only I'm going to have I've got a fraction of the size for sprinklers this time. Really didn't need that much last time. Anyways, I set up a coke machine, or coke oven. Coke bricks, not difficult to make. Clay, sandstone, that's just for sand. You need 27 of these. Place them down there. Hit them with an engineering hammer. Whoops. Engineering hammer. This you get by hemp seeds. I just did it back at my base. I put one of these down. Hit it with some bone meal and got it instantly and was done with it. And after you hit it, then you put coal on one side, and at the other side comes coal coke. So I put, there are flat transfer nodes in between these two things. So this one going in, that one coming out. Here's where it got slightly more interesting. I have flat transfer there feeding the stuff into this, and I can turn it on and off where it pours it into a fluid crafter. Fluid crafter, once you know how to make a machine frame and plastic and gears, easy stuff to do. But you got to go through all those steps to get there. And I've also used an item splitter. Same sort of deal. Okay, so why did I do that? Well, if we look in here, what's happening is I'm pumping in the creosol oil into here. And I've set up the recipe with 1 bucket of creosol in the center there and wood all around. I use the Spectre planks because I'm getting lots of them and I don't like the looks of them, so I won't use them for anything else. And then I lock it. But as I started to pump them in, all the Spectre planks went into the first slot, and then the second slot, then the next slot. Well, I had something like 7 of them, 7 stacks of them, and they wouldn't make it. And I'm just, that's not right. There's got to be a way to do this. And I remembered the item splitter. What this thing does is, now I'm not sure if it only works with the industrial foregoing or whether it works with other types of machines too. I got to test that out sometime. But this is one of my first times really using it, so I don't know a lot about this yet, except stack size of 1. So it's only going to put 1 into each of the slots. Now I could set it up to another larger stack size or something, and it would put more in, right? So 2, and it would put 2 in to all the slots. And so that's how that thing works. That could be very handy for a number of different machines, not just the fluid crafter here. Then when the fluid crafter's finished with it, spits it out, and I've got the treated wood planks over here. So why did I build all this in advance? Why didn't I do it on camera with you? Well, first off, I didn't know it was going to be this fast at making treated wood planks. I just didn't know that was going to happen. But I needed, whoops, I want 1 stack of them, please. You keep giving me more than 1 stack. Stop that. I want 1 stack. Okay. We're going to use half a actually, we're going to have to use both stacks, so never mind. And so why did I need these things? What was that for? Well, if we take a look at crop sticks, I just glanced through and went, yeah, crop sticks, 4 sticks, like normal, right? It says treated sticks, but yeah, you can use regular sticks. Well, notice we're not flipping through all the different regular sticks. It has to be treated sticks. So, actually we need to do that twice. There we go. We're all set on that. Now, over here, the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to take my iron ore, and I had to work this out. I'm going to put down 3 like that. We can get started right away, actually. Do I have dirt here? Oh, figures. I need dirt. Whoa, I didn't have very much dirt to spare. I'm going to need a dirt here for now. And then I'm going to need gravel. Ooh. I need to deal with this right away. Come up here, and these are water tanks. Those are irrigation channels. And then it just flows out water, goes all the way across, and does the whole thing. All right. So now that's done. We'll put down a gravel here. We'll hold that and hold that. Now, let's get some of the stuff off my bar. You can probably stay. You I'm not going to need. Now, let's go through this. So, Diamahlia seeds, we're going to need those, which are going to need, oh, bad example. Need gold, which is going to need ferrum. Okay, so ferrum, it's pumpkin and melon, with gravel on top of iron. So we need pumpkin and melon. So put down our pumpkin there, and our melon there. You're taking longer than I thought you were going to. I would have brought my... I would have brought some bone meal with me, if I know when you're going to take that long. So next up on our little list here of things we're going to place is we're going to place down lapis, then the glowstone, and then a diamond. Lapis. Whoops, no. Lapis. I did things wrong there. I know I did. Yeah, no, it's not glowstone, then diamond. Lapis, then redstone, then gold. Right? Redstone and gold. Then it's the glowstone. And the diamond. Well, you are taking way too long. I'm going home and getting... Whoops, I keep hitting the wrong key. Getting myself some bone meal. Everything else seemed to go fairly fast, but not you. Bone meal is over here. Why are you not... What's your problem? Why are you not growing? You seem to be bugged for some reason. Let's try this again. Growth 12%. This plant is fertile and can grow. Why are you bugging out on me? You shouldn't be doing that. Well, while we wait for that, let's go do something else. We'll come down here, and we'll put in a row. Place that for now. And then we'll put in our diamonds in a row here. The reason I use the funny blocks is there's water on top of them, and I don't want to remember not to break them, that they're not accidentally placed there. I hate when water comes rushing down on my head and then washes me off the side of the map, side of the platform. Why are you not growing? Will it help you if I do some more things around you? You're mature. What's wrong with my pumpkin? Do you not like the gravel beside you? That couldn't be it anyways. What's going on with you? Let's check this out. Gold, ferrum. Pumpkin needs nothing underneath it. It's weird. Why is it not growing? 25%. Just taking forever. Oh, now it's starting to grow. 25. I have no idea why it was doing that. I've never seen that before. I had to do it for me on video. Yeah. Okay, we can put down gravel on all the rest of these. Well, the next one's going to be here for lapis. And lapis is going to be a combination of... what is lapis? Lapis is potato. We put the potato down now. That grew up no problem. Now we've got our ferrum. All right. And that grew up no problem. Okay, so you don't need to be here anymore. And, well, you don't, I don't care about you. All right. And we've got our lapis. So, next up, we need to plant down there we go. Those things are happening on their own. This is going to be for redstone. Glowstone is carrot on the other side of it. There we go. And gold is going to be those two combined. And then diamond is going to be those two combined. No idea why this pumpkin took so bloody long. Well, while it's doing its thing, let's put down and then we'll come along and break the little bits that are in my way. See. Oh, I do need my pick back. And we should put the gravel beside it. Figures. Maybe I should have my magnet on for this. I would have had all this done in advance, but I didn't have my ores yet. And the gravel will fall down to the floor. Still waiting on one there. All right. One there, and then crosses. I don't know why middle click isn't working for me, but all I do is move the mouse. It worked in normal. Maybe I've done something to my mouse. You don't seem to be combining correctly. Redstone and carrot. Is that what I want? Red and carrot gives me burning spores. And that's the glowstone there in that spot. Yeah, that's done right. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. I know what's wrong with this. This needs to be soul sand. That's why it's not happening. And it popped instantly as soon as I did that. And I did a line of 30. You can probably get away with a line of 25. 30 is just being safe. Sometimes it took like 28 or whatever. To get to 10, 10, 10. See, these are overlapping sprinklers. So, for instance, this spot here, I think they handle like 7 away. So 7 in this direction, 7 in that direction are affecting this one here. So a whole pile of them are all working on the same spot. That's why these things are so effective, is when I carpet the roof with them. And it is burning spores and Aurigold for Diamahlia seeds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Burning spores and Aurigold. And we got a diamond underneath there. But now that I'm making less errors, this is my second try at making this episode. First try, there were so many errors in it, it took me over an hour. I'll bet you this one ends up being really quick. But I still made 2 minor things that I caught pretty fast. Well, and this guy, I don't know why he bugged out. And we have our Diamahlia seeds. All right. Well, we don't have to wait for you. There we go. Now, this is the weakest point for it because it's all the way down here, so it's only getting 7 from one side of it, not the other side. But it still grew quick enough. So we can leave that go, and I'll clean all this up later. I don't need these things anymore. And it will do its row of those. Then I will probably off camera set up a whole bunch of plant gatherers and with some Diamahlia seeds, because I've got a whole pile of diamond seeds. So what was it, 44 of them? If I'm doing them 9 at a time, I can do 4 sets of that with Diamahlia seeds. All right. Anything else I want to do, because this is kind of a short episode? Oh, I know one little bit of housekeeping that I can do. I picked up some heat sand. Let's go deal with that. So we'll come over here. Break that out of there. Then we'll take and put a block underneath this. then we're going to take and break. What's that, pickaxe? Yeah. Oh, figures. Well, I guess I really need to turn that magnet on. I was getting sick of sucking up the all the Ender IO whatchamacallits as I was standing in front of my crafting table. I'll just leave it on there for now. All right, and then we'll put heat sand underneath, and now it's going to be much faster at creating stuff. Lava. Actually, we got 2 of those, don't we? And it's under this one. Oh, great, we got water. Well, okay, we'll fill that in for now. Oh, I could have done it over here. Oh well, done this now. And then slide a block underneath it. Put in our heat sand. And we don't need this block anymore. And it will fill back in. Okay. All right. So actually, I'll turn this guy off now. Did I suck one up? No, I didn't. Okay. And then we'll put it back in bottles. Just so it's there. All right, so that's it for this episode. I hope you found something useful out of it. I know it was a shorter episode, but go out there and have some fun. Thanks.